Hello, welcome to today's video. Today I am going to be running through a demonstration of how I use templates within the Digital Planner Template Kit to produce and create and design my very own digital planner. Yep, that's right. I'm going to be taking one of the templates within the Digital Planner Template Kit, and then I'm going to be showing you how I personally create my own digital planners that I then go ahead and sell on Etsy. So if that is something that you're interested in, be sure to stick around for this video. Hi, my name's Alicia, and here I like to share tips, tricks, and tutorials on how you can sell digital products on Etsy and start making a passive income online. So like I mentioned in the beginning of this video, I'm going to be sharing a walkthrough on how I use the Digital Planner Template Kit by Michelle and Amy of the Secret Owl Society. It's a program that I have purchased and that I recommend to my audience. And I'm going to be showing you how I use one of the templates within the kit and then go ahead and design my own unique digital planner. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump on over to my computer. I'm going to open up the Digital Planner Template Kit, the template that's provided within the course, and then I'm going to show you how I create my own unique planner. Let's go ahead and check it out.
Okay, so the very first thing you're going to want to do is you want to access the actual digital planner template. So I'm here inside the Digital Planner Template Kit. I will leave a link in the description box so you can go and check out this entire course and program, and you can get access to the same digital planner templates that I'm using today. Obviously, what you want to do is, if you have not yet logged into the course, I would recommend going through each individual module here. But if you're ready to dive on in straight into creating your digital planner, all you need to do is go ahead to this module here. Go ahead and click here to access the module, and then scroll down, and it's going to give you a few different options on how you can start creating your digital planner. So within this course, there are options to create your digital planner with Apple Keynote for Mac, create your digital planner with iCloud Keynote for PC. You can create your digital planner with Affinity Publisher for Mac and PC, or you can create your digital planner with InDesign for Mac and PC. Now, depending on what kind of software or program you use will determine which one you're going to choose here. For me, I have a lot of the Adobe programs. So I've got Adobe InDesign and Adobe Illustrator. So I decided to go with this one here. Okay, so all you need to do to access your template is to go ahead and click inside the lesson and then scroll down. And then just at the top here, you're going to have different options to actually download your planner template. So you can download the planner template with transparent boxes and tables, or you can download the template with white boxes and tables. I went ahead and downloaded the transparent boxes and tables. So go ahead, click on that, and then I would recommend going through all of the different lessons they have here on how to use the actual template itself. But I'm just going to run through a brief overview on how I use it and how I'm creating digital planners using the Digital Planner Template Kit. Okay, so as you can see, it's very thought out. We've got plenty of lessons here that are going to help you create your digital planner. Okay, all right, so I'm going to go ahead and open up a blank template to show you what that looks like. Okay, so I'm here in InDesign. So once I opened up the link, it gave me the file that I could download. And this is the base, or this is the template that we're going to be using to create our digital template. So here we've got a front cover. We've got dividers. So we've got, I think there's about 10 different dividers for different sections of the template. As you can see here, we've got all of the different tabs that are included within this planner, and then these will be linking directly to the different sections or the different dividers within our planner once we have completed it. Okay, so we've got our different dividers, and as you can see, it's a very basic setup. It's designed specifically so that you can come on in, get your creative ideas and inspiration, and then start implementing it into your design. So we've got yearly, so we've got yearly overview, monthly overview here. a weekly section, so on and so forth. Okay, so I'm going to show you how I'm going to create the artwork for each individual divider. I'm also going to create artwork for my cover page here, so the cover of my planner. And then I'm also going to show you how I update things like text and colors and different elements to make it unique and special and something that customers are going to want to buy. Okay. The next step, once you have downloaded your template, you want to start thinking about what kind of digital planner do you want to create. So what I recommend is going to my favorite design marketplace, which is Creative Market, and then just having a look and going through all of the different products that are available and see what kind of comes up and what I think that I might be able to use for my digital planner design. So I'm going to go ahead and open up Creative Market now. So here I'm on my Creative Market account. So what I like to do is I like to just search for some illustrations and graphics that I could potentially use in my design. For this digital planner, I would like to create something a little bit more whimsical. I want to create a fun and young and vibrant digital planner that I could sell in my shop. So what I like to do is I like to go to under here where it's got graphics, I like to go to illustrations. And then I just like to start searching. What you want to start thinking about is the digital planners that you want to create. Are you going to have a certain theme? Are you going to create perhaps like boho style digital planners? Are you going to create whimsical planners? Are you going to create elegant and professional style planners? So just have a think about what you want to choose, as in the type of planner that you want to create. And then go ahead and start searching for graphics and elements, patterns and illustrations that you can use in your digital planner. What I like to do is I like to look out for bundles, because a lot of the bundles that you see here on Creative Market can have hundreds, if not thousands of different elements that you'll be able to use for many different digital planners going forward. In fact, I've actually purchased one graphic design bundle from one seller, and I have created all of the digital planners in my Etsy shop. Okay, so just from that one bundle. So I'm going to go ahead and try and find that bundle for you today. So if we scroll down, usually it's here under the very first page. Yes, so it's definitely by Julia Dreams. That is the designer that I have used in the past. So let's go ahead and go to that now. So for example, this is a great example of a bundle that would be great for a digital planner. So let's go ahead and actually click on this right now. So as it says, it's got 8,064 elements within one bundle. And you can see here it's $39 for the commercial license. And you could create multiple different planners with different styles, but within the same similar theme. Okay, so all you would do is just go ahead and scroll through and see. So you could create a digital planner with these beautiful floral elements. You could create a jungle themed digital planner, which I've seen in the past, which looks really quite effective, and so forth. I'm actually going to go to Julia Dreams now. So to their shop, and I'm going to actually show you the bundle that I purchased and that I use for my digital planners. So the one that I purchased and used is this one here. It's the Julia Dreams Giant Bundle, 16,300 in one. And as you can see here, it's $24. So the reason why I chose this one here is because it's got a lot of whimsical elements in it, and I just love creating digital planners with a whimsical feel. I love to create them for myself, and it has been quite popular in my Etsy shop. So if you're interested in purchasing this same bundle and creating something similar that I'm going to be creating today, then I will leave this one linked in the description box below for you. So just scroll through so you can create these watercolored flowers kind of digital planner. I haven't dove into floral digital planners as yet, but it's something that I could do easily with this bundle. Okay, so you can just scroll through. If you wanted to have a look in more detail each individual bundle and what is included, you can actually click these links here and then get a more deep dive into what's actually included in each different section. Okay. All right. So I went ahead and purchased this, and then I downloaded all of the elements. So I will just go ahead and show you what elements I'm going to be using within this bundle to create my digital planner. Okay, so the bundle that I'll be using within my digital planner is under the Cute Forest bundle. So you're going to see here that this bundle includes elements, hand-drawn textures, patterns, and textures. The beautiful thing about this bundle is that it not only includes Adobe Illustrator file, it also includes EPS files and JPEG files. So if you wanted to create your digital planner sheets in, let's say, Canva, you could do that because you can actually import JPEG files within Canva and then go ahead and create your pages and your page designs. You can also import a whole heap of JPEGs or clip art directly into the template itself. But I'm just going to show you the process that I take in order to create my digital planner pages. Okay. All right. So once you're happy with those, what you want to do is you want to open up a program or a software where you will start designing some of the elements within your digital planner. So I'm talking about the cover page, your divider pages, and then just kind of taking those elements and then importing it into your design. So what I like to do is I like to use Adobe Illustrator, but like I mentioned, you can actually use Canva to do this as well. So what I've done here is I've just created a page to let you know what the dimensions are. When you want to create your pages, you want to have a width of 1,761 pixels and a height of 2,135 pixels, because this is the perfect size for an iPad or a tablet without it losing its quality. Go ahead and create in any of your design software, Canva, Adobe Illustrator. If you use Photoshop, you could do the same with Photoshop. Go ahead and create a page with these dimensions. The next thing I like to do is I like to think about what kind of colors, elements, patterns, and fonts I want to use within my design. So within the actual bundle itself, you're going to notice here that you can have options to download the elements. So let's say you wanted to get some decorative elements. So you can get an example. So these are some of the elements that you can get within this bundle and use within your design. We've got flowers. So different floral designs here that you could use within your design. You've got different objects that you can also use. So I love these little cute whimsical characters. I just thought these were so cute. So I thought, oh, why not? Let's create something. Let's create a new digital planner. I was looking for a new digital planner, so I thought, why not create this? Okay, so it's got a whole heap of different objects. We've got textures, patterns. Patterns I definitely use a lot of. So you'll see these used within my design just shortly. So we've got all these different patterns. We've also got textures as well. Okay. All right, so like I mentioned, what you want to do is you want to think about what you want to use within that bundle to actually create your designs. So the first thing I like to do is I like to pick out the colors, fonts, elements, and patterns that I'm going to use within my design. So what I did first was I decided to pick a pattern. So I've opened up all the patterns here. So I decided, I would love to use one of these patterns as the actual cover page for my digital planner. So what I did is I decided to go with this design right here. So we've got the cute little bear with the rabbit, and they're on this bicycle here, which is so cute. So I thought that would be a great cover, and I thought I could add in some additional elements and perhaps put some text on the actual cover of the planner. So this is where I've gotten my inspiration for my colors. I've taken the colors from this, and these are the colors that I want to use within my design. So if we go back to our template here, you're going to see a lot of these colors were actually taken from that pattern image. Okay, so I just went ahead and found the hex code for those and then imported them here into my design. Now the fonts that I'm using, obviously I wanted to have stick with that whimsical theme. Again, these are fonts that I have purchased and downloaded from Creative Market. Again, I will leave a link to these fonts. It's a font bundle that I purchased in Creative Market. So if you're interested in these exact fonts, I will go ahead and just pop it in the description box below so you can also get them as well. Here are the elements that I would like to use. So I liked this cute little cloud style element. So I'm going to be using that in my title page, so my cover page. And then I thought this could be cool for my divider pages to kind of be the border for all of my divider pages titles. And then I wanted to incorporate some patterns into my design as well. So for each individual divider tab and divider page, I've decided to use these patterns as the background. So you'll see that just shortly. Okay, so what I did is I created a brand new page over here, as you can see, and I took that design that we found here in our pattern. I went ahead and pasted it in here. I used that element that I liked, and then I added in some text. And I've just grabbed these colors directly from this design itself. So this pink you'll find in here, just here, and then this brown kind of color, the light brown color, is in the actual line work here, and then the dotted line here is the color of the rabbit. Okay, so you want to pick out colors that are already existing within the design. You don't want to go and pick separate colors that don't really have a correlation to what you are creating. Okay, so that is our front cover that we have created. Obviously, when I do save the design, the only area that's going to be saved is the area within my artboard. So all of this access design won't be included. Okay, just thought I would tell you that. And then just alongside, I've gone ahead and created my divider pages. So I've created 10 different pages here. I have created a yearly, a monthly, a weekly, a daily, a habits page, a health page, a money page, a goals page, a notes page, and a list page. And what I've done is I've taken the element here, pasted it into each individual page. I've added in titles, and then I've just added in different colors for each individual element, and then added in the patterns that you see here. So I've just gone ahead and added this pattern here, this one here, so on and so forth. So we've created a really cute whimsical style planner ready to go. So then all I have to do is, after I've created this, obviously you want to take your time. This is not going to be a 5-minute process. You want to take some time and thought into what you want to create. Get some inspiration from places like Creative Market, from Etsy, from Pinterest, to see what you would like to create as well. And then you'll have this collection of images that we can now import into our design. So I would go ahead and select and save each individual page here as a PNG file. Try and keep the quality as high as you can, but without creating too big of a file, because then it adds to the file size of the digital planner in the end. So you just want to keep that in mind as well. Okay, so I've gone ahead and done that. Now let's go ahead now and jump back into InDesign, where we will start uploading these divider pages. I'll start changing things like fonts and colors of my dividers, and creating a real fun digital planner. So I'm here back in InDesign where my digital planner template is. The very first thing I want to do is I want to edit the cover. So with InDesign, you've got an option to create these master pages. So instead of actually editing each individual page, you can actually edit the master pages. So if I wanted to edit the cover page, I would have to go to the cover page master page. Now, this is all explained in depth within the actual digital planner template kit itself. So if you are unfamiliar on how to use your software in general, the tutorials within the actual course itself will explain how you can actually use it. I just wanted to show you today how I create my digital planners. But yeah, all of that nitty-gritty information about how to actually change it is obviously within the course. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and delete everything here, and I'm going to go ahead and import my cover page. Okay, so I've gone ahead and imported my cover page. Another thing that I actually like to include within my digital planners are actual binder rings here to the left-hand side. Now this was this is a PNG file that I downloaded and purchased from an Etsy seller. I believe the link to get that is within the course itself. When you see it pop up here, just know that if you do want access to that exact binder ring PNG file, you will find it within the actual digital planner template kit, okay? Okay, so I've imported in my binder rings here, so that gives it a real kind of realistic look to it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and copy these binder rings into all the other individual pages as well, so it appears on all of my pages. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to start uploading our PNG files for our dividers. So to do this, you are going to need to first edit the actual divider master page. So we want to get rid of this here, and then we're going to need to copy this here, this frame, and I'm going to go back to my divider here. So we want to get rid of where it says yearly. Now let's go ahead and drag in our PNG image here. Fantastic. And now we have included our very first divider. Now you want to go ahead and do this for each individual divider in your page. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now, and then I'll show you once that's all completed. Wonderful. So now I've got each individual divider all ready to go. So I've got my lists, my notes here. I've got goals, money, health, habits. I've got my daily, I've got my weekly, my monthly, and my yearly. Now, the next thing we want to do is we want to start changing these divider tabs. The first thing is changing up the colors. So what I like to do is go back to my original design. So if we go back to Adobe Illustrator here, I've got here 6 different colors. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to import these colors now into InDesign so that I have quick access to them whenever I need to change any colors of anything within my digital planner. Okay, so I've gone ahead and added in all the swatches here. So those are the 6 colors that I've used or collected from within my design. So I'm going to use now these within each individual tab in my design, but I'm going to try and go off of the actual divider here. So for yearly, I'm going to use the blue color. For monthly, I want to use the pink. And then for weekly, I want to use the green, and so on and so forth. So I'm going to go ahead and do that now. So to do that, I just go to Pages, go to Tabs Master, and then start editing them in here. Okay, so now I've updated all of the tabs. I'm going to just change this background of my tabs color too, and then we're going to go ahead and start looking into changing some of the fonts. Okay, so I've just changed the colors of the fonts there. Now I want to go ahead now and start changing the fonts that I have included within my entire design. The cool thing about InDesign and most design softwares is that you can actually change the paragraph styles. So here, if we go to paragraph styles, each individual so the divider labels, we're not going to have to worry about that, but things like headings and large table text and small table text, these texts can be changed once and then it'll appear for all of the pages, which is really cool. So I'm going to go ahead and update the fonts now. So if I go back to my design here, so I've decided to go with these 2 separate files. So font types. So I've gone, the Cali Littles is going to be my title and my headings, and then this JD Honey Jar is going to be things like my tabs and also any small table text or text within the actual design itself. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and update that now. Fantastic. So I've just updated that first one. All I need to do is go to paragraph, and where it's got the plus, I'll just right click on that and then go to redefine style, and then it should change all of them. Fantastic. I'll see if I can actually get that as a bold. If not, I won't worry about it. It just seems like I can only get the one style. Okay, so if you wanted that to be that little bit more clearer, perhaps you could change it to a black so it stands out a little bit more. So I might go ahead and do that and then go to redefine style again. There we go. That's a bit more clear. Fantastic. I might even actually increase the size of the font just ever so slightly. Very good. Excellent. So that's my tabs all completely updated. So let's go back to Pages now. Let's go and have a look at one of our dividers. Fantastic. So now we've got all of those tabs are all updated and all the fonts have been changed. Now let's go ahead and change some of the fonts within our actual design itself. So I want to change here the titles, the title of these tables, and here with the year, and so on and so forth. So let's go ahead and just first select this title here. Let's change this to Callie Littles. And I want to increase the size, like so. Fantastic. And then I'm going to go to paragraph styles. Here where it says heading 1 and then it's got the plus symbol. Let's go ahead and redefine the style. And now hopefully we will have changed all of the titles. So monthly now, fantastic. So now that's been changed to month. Weekly has now been changed as well. So very, very cool. So when you've got like all of your elements ready to go, it's quite easy to start updating everything. I'm going to do the same here for year. So I'm going to change this to the JD honey jar. And we're going to increase the size. Let's go down perhaps a little bit. Fantastic. And then go to paragraph styles and then go ahead and update that as well. And then let's go and update this one. Okay, so let's keep going and see if we've missed anything along the way. So this has all been updated. These ones here need to be updated. This has all been updated. This is all updated. Fantastic. Our habits have been updated. Let's go ahead and update this one here, heading 2. We just want to change the size of that. Very good. Health is good. Fantastic. Money's been all changed. See how this has changed a bit? So maybe you want to have a look into that. Make sure maybe we have to reduce the actual size of the text itself. So let's go ahead and go here and go to character. Maybe we need to take it down to 26. Go paragraph styles, redefine style. Okay, so you might want to go ahead and just change these a little bit. You can still change things without changing everything in the actual design itself. So that's fine. Very good. Goals are looking good. Those goals are good. And then we've got notes and lists. Fantastic. So it looks like all of our text has been updated. You're going to see here it's got your URL. All you want to do is go ahead and change that. So I'm going to go to pages and it should be under the page master. So at the bottom here. So if we change it here, it should change it across the board. I'm just going to put in my URL here. Wonderful. And you can add a link if you like to that as well. And let's go back to pages now. And now that should all be updated on every page. Fantastic. The very last thing you want to do is you just want to create an artwork for also your back page as well. So here, if we go to the back master, you're just going to want to go ahead and create a design here. I'm going to go ahead and do that now. Fantastic. And now I've updated the back page as well for my design. So that's all we need to do to complete our digital planner. Now all that's left is to save the file and then go ahead and upload it into our Etsy listing or into our online store so that we can start selling it. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and save this, and then I'm also going to import it into my actual iPad to show you what this is actually going to look like and how it functions, okay? So once you save the file, this is what it's going to look like. So essentially it's a PDF file and all of these tabs are going to be linkable and they will go to certain pages within your design. So let's say we wanted to go to the habits section. All you would do is click habits and then it'll go directly to that linked tab or that divider. Okay. All right, I'm going to go ahead and import this into my iPad and show you what it all looks like. So I've now imported this digital planner into my iPad. So I'm just going to show you around and show you how it works. Now I'm using GoodNotes. This is an app
for my iPad, and I love and recommend it to all of my customers as well. So let's go ahead and start navigating this actual digital planner to show you what it's like. So this is obviously the cover page. If we just scroll across, we're going to be presented with the yearly tab. Now, if we want to go to any of the different tabs within this planner, we can do so just by clicking here to the tabs. Let's say I wanted to go to daily planner. Let's go ahead and click on that. And then it's going to take me to the divider tab for that. So the daily divider tab. And then here, when we scroll across, we're given our very first daily page. So I'm going to start just using this now. So for example, today is Tuesday, and then I can put the date in here. So the 7th of September. I am recording this. It's currently around 2 o'clock. So record video, etc. My priorities for today are YouTube video and editing if I get a chance before I go pick up my daughter. What are my to-dos for today? I could write it, a whole heap of things here. And what am I grateful for today?
Okay, so what did you think? How did you like my digital planner that I created? Pretty cool, right? Now, if you are interested in creating digital planners that you can sell on Etsy, or heck, even your own online website, then be sure to check out the Digital Planner Kit by Michelle and Amy of the Secret Owl Society. I'll leave my referral link within the description box of this video, so you can go ahead and check it out. The link will lead you to an information page that will give you more in-depth information about the program and how you can get started today. Now, I believe that digital planners are still a really hot product. It has been for the past year or so now, and I can't see it slowing down anytime in the future. So if you want to start making passive income online, then I highly recommend going and checking out this program. Okay, I will catch you in the next video. Bye for now.